Trying again, maybe? Is it gonna work now? Will it go back up? Will it go back up? It's up on my end. Is it gonna go up on Twitch? I'm watching my stream manager. Stream manager, tell me if I'm live. I am. Alright. Well, they'll be back. That was odd. It gave me a few error messages, and I don't know if it's going to let me play Minecraft, which is kind of funky. It gave me a few different error messages for the online features of the game and my PlayStation for some reason. So I guess this is going to be split into 2 streams for whatever reason that may be. That was a little confusing. Hopefully it'll let me just play again right now. I exited and saved immediately and retried to get the stream up. And the stream's back up and it looks like you guys are back. That was so weird. Stream manager. Alright. It says that my stream's back up. I just immediate exited because I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, that gave me an error message that I couldn't do online functions of this game or of Twitch, but then it let me right back on Twitch, so I'm not sure what it meant. Since usually if it gives me that error message, it won't let me right back on. That was odd. But I'm back. I don't know. Every so often things will crash, either my stream or Minecraft or both. It crashed the stream and then it also told me that I couldn't use online Minecraft. But then it let me back into the stream right away, so it wasn't a true error message, I don't think. It was just some sort of weird glitch. Because if it was an error message where it would crash the stream, it doesn't let me try to stream right away again. It makes me wait a bit. So I guess that's just gonna be a 2-part stream thing, which I have to export more tonight, and I have to export more tonight and get those uploaded as well. The VODs channel does have quite a few uploads now going for the last week or so. Anyways, yeah, Sims. Yeah, I play The Sims 3. I haven't played The Sims 4. The Sims 4 has a lot better customization and add-ons and stuff, which I would like to play. But I used to play on the PlayStation 3, so that's why I don't play Sims 4 much. I'd love to get Sims 4 for like this game, for like this platform and stream it. That'd be fun. But I don't have the money for more games right now, so that's just a wish. Wishful thinking. If I make it to 50 followers, I'm able to give people VIP, which is pretty cool. I'm a third of the way to that, which is insane. I never thought that would happen. Speaking of stream ideas, I need to do a pet stream for this channel, for this world at some point soon. I'll have to make some houses for them though and stuff, so they're not just out in the open. And I'll have to get some cats and some dogs. Hopefully some cats will start spawning in our little makeshift village. But yeah, I love The Sims. I used to spend a lot of hours on that. I still do once in a while. I just don't, because I started streaming, I kind of just constantly out of habit make it so that when I'm playing a video game I can also stream, because it's technically net growth of the fact that I'm growing my channel and able to play a game. So, and I talk to myself anyways when I'm not streaming, so it's kind of like but I don't know how much it is, and I don't know if I'd be able to get it anytime soon. I don't have much money right now. All of my money is going into the bills and into my vehicle for the winter time. Is it free on the PlayStation 2 is the thing though? Or on the PlayStation 4? No. Is it also free on the PlayStation is what I meant. I don't know much about it. I'll look into it after this stream. But go over here. I might be able to make a little extra money to be able to invest some more into the stream, because a couple people want to, or my nana wants to hire me to do dog training, because my first experience with actual training has been our pup, and even the professional trainer we paid like over $100 to train her was saying that I pretty much knew what I was doing and was letting me have control of everything. And since then I've done a lot more research on it, and I pick up on cues a lot better with animals and things like that. And I'm just like decently good at least basic training. It's a really fun thing to do, and I like working with animals. And my nana took one of the other pups from the litter of Nixie's litter, and she can't train them, and she won't like bring them all the way to Lebanon where we go to get them trained. So I was like jokingly telling her that she could hire me to train them the other day, because I was training them because I was bored. I taught the older dogs a few new commands, and I taught the puppy a couple basic commands pretty easily, as well as reinforced the puppy's name recall, because they were mad at the puppy because she doesn't respond to her name, but the reason she doesn't respond to her name is she doesn't know her name. Because with puppies you actually have to reinforce their name a few times before they really register that that's their name that they're supposed to respond to. And they just kind of started calling her by a name and expecting her to respond to it, which some dogs do fine with that, but a lot of dogs need that specific reinforcement through training to realize the correlation, which is what Zelda, my nana's dog, needs. So I did that and some basic commands with her, and then I did some slightly basic commands for the older dogs since they don't know much yet, just because out of habit I've always, oh no, I killed the baby chicken. Out of habit I've always done like small training with dogs while I'm around them, but there's 3 dogs at that house that could be trained and need the training to be able to make my nana's life a little easier, since she's old and she's tired of the dogs being absolutely haywire at all times. So she wants to hire me to do it, but I have to figure out a price, because I don't really want to charge her too much, and honestly I would rather just not charge her at all, given that she's family, but at the same time she wanted to pay me, so I'm like, I don't know what to ask for then. But yeah, if I get into that a little bit, I'll make a little extra money here and there, since I'll be making at least gas money and gas money usually goes into the bills, and then whatever's left over I can use. But yeah. I like certain wild animals, so I can't say much about the whole, why is it dangerous if it's cute. Like, possums are my absolute favorite thing in the world. The possums are like the cutest creatures ever. The little demon babies, I love them. But those aren't actually that dangerous unless they have rabies, to be fair. They more so would rather play dead or play angry at you than actually attack you. People just get scared of them because they do play angry at you, and they have lots of spooky teeth. I'm not gonna overcharge my nana. She's old and she doesn't have a job, and she lives off of like disability and social security. I'm not gonna like charge her a crap ton for it. But she's really serious about wanting me to train the animals, so I have to put a price on it at some point. Trying to kill a bunch of chickens so we can get some feathers for some more arrows, because we ran out of arrows. Today is also day 2, fair enough, on wanting a pet lion. They're cool. Have you seen any of the videos? There's a lot of zookeepers that are making videos to document their lives now, and there's so many videos of like the big cats just like absolutely being big babies to get attention and everything. It's the cutest thing ever. Technically, all animals are, in fact, able to be communicated with or dealt with if you know what you're doing, because it's a simple matter of body language. It's the same thing with even just regular dogs that bite people once in a while. You have to pay attention to body language. You have to know the body language of the animal you're working with. And if you know that, you're fine. Because animals aren't actually unpredictable in most cases. They're very predictable if you know what their habits are and what their behavior is like. Like, people are like, oh, that dog bit me for no reason. It's like, no, that dog was showing signs that it was going to bite you before it bit you. I adore horses. Horses are my favorite thing ever. I grew up around some horses because of my grandma having some, and I miss them so much, and I need to see horses again, and there's nowhere around here that does horseback riding or, like, has horses besides, like, small private, like, actual houses that have horses, that I don't want to just walk up to a person's house and be like, can I pet your horses? But horses are definitely my thing. And I agree on the farm, that's kind of how I am most of the time. My mom actually just bought land to start her own farm as well. Eventually, she still has to work on setting everything up for quite a few years, so it'll be a ways before that happens, but it's a goal. But yeah, today is day 2 of meds. 2 separate meds at once, plus new vitamins as well. One of which is a stimulant, which is supposed to make my brain fog a little less bad and keep up with my ADHD, which seems to work considering I can't shut up for the past 2 days now. I am constantly talking and my brain is constantly moving instead of being stuck in brain fog mode like it's been for weeks. I'm hoping that'll settle down. I'm assuming it might because of the fact that, like, I've just been in brain fog for so long that once I don't have it, my brain starts over-functioning to try to, like, catch up on everything. So I'm hoping that it'll just, like, get better once I'm on the dose a little bit longer. They'll also, like, adjust doses and stuff if they need to. They just are starting me on an extremely low dose to start off. And then the other of which is antidepressant qualified as an SSRI, so it's selective serotonin replacement something or other, which they work with the serotonin in your body and your brain to make you not as depressed, and also to help calm down anxiety, since I'm dealing with both symptoms. And then I have a follow-up in the middle of November to figure out how those are working and if we need to adjust them. And yeah, I can't really say much about how the meds are currently affecting me since it's only day 2, and I go through ups and downs normally without meds anyways, so this could just be one of my normal ups. But I do feel slightly better in general, and hopefully it'll help. And if it does help, it means I'll be getting a lot of things done, because I have multiple books to publish that I have almost finished. I have a crap ton of work to do to make some more money, and I have a second job to get back to when I have time to function again. So, yeah. Let's go get the Switch. Yeah, I get that. My brain does that quite often as well. I'm gonna have to drop something to fit that in my inventory. I don't know what, though. We'll drop a bow. We don't need 1.5 billion half-used bows. Overthinking and overanalyzing in the way that you're talking about is often a anxiety symptom, but it can be a symptom with a bunch of different issues and struggles. My overthinking is usually anxiety related. Stop jumping in my face. Not that I'm going to diagnose you, considering the fact that I am not a professional and I don't know everything, but just a statement. Yes, it's getting late and you need some sleep. That's good. It's good for you. You need sleep. Mine's been the opposite the last couple nights, but that's because probably starting on a new stimulant, which is making my brain run a little faster than normal, which gets a little overwhelming. Well, I'm glad that you're able to sleep a little better. It's good for you and you need it. Speaking of sleep, you should get some rest. Oh, they broke my chest plate. I'm very low on armor. Of course, thank you. Sleep well. Talk to you again sometime soon. You jerk. You made him explode. And delete the damn items that were sitting there. Well, that's not what I intended, but that works, I guess. Let's get the switch. We broke another sword. That's 2 swords in one night. You want to shoot him? I'd appreciate it. No? Alright. Be that way. I think I have enough arrows to shoot him. I do. I took a bet on a big maybe there, but it worked out in the end. We have a lot of items left on the ground because we have a full inventory. Whoopsies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought that was the one in front of me that was gonna blow up, not that one. That's fine. We'll just go sleep and get our stuff. That's a lot of levels that we lost, sadly. I guess we'll have to check on the village after. That sucks. I guess we'll probably do fishing or something to get some XP. I didn't realize there was a creeper behind me. That sucks. Well, that's another lovely clip of me dying to stupid stuff. At least none of my stuff got destroyed because the one in front of me didn't explode. Or did it explode? It did, but it looks like none of my stuff got destroyed because that's a full inventory worth of stuff sitting around. Put our armor back on. Back down to level 7 again, as usual. Let's put the dirt down into the hole here. We have a few creeper holes to fix. But that's okay, we'll figure it out. We at least got a decent amount of items, I guess. I was gonna say we got a decent amount of XP, but we lost all that XP. So that doesn't count. I wish I had known there was a creeper behind me. Bad luck. Let's get rid of the extra cooked food that we made. Take out some cooked food to keep as food to eat. Put away string. I don't need to put away the arrows. Feather, eggs, leather, rotten flesh. The light gray wool can go in here because I don't care. The bread can go away for now. You can put away these. Put away the wool. Put away our gunpowder and spider eyes. Reorganize our inventory real quick. Torch, sword, axe, pickaxe, food. Put our bow away for now. Cook up some food. Get some more coal since we're out. Put away the smooth stone we made. Alright. Now we can let this stuff cook and we can go check on the villagers and give them some more bread to breed, hopefully. And possibly trade with them, considering it's been a couple nights and they might be reset a little. We're gonna have to fish or something for the XP, which is gonna be annoying. We can almost demolish our farms and replant them. They're almost ready. Crack, crack, crack. Of course it rains after we slept. Why wouldn't it? The village looks nice over there, though. The wall's a little ugly, but that's okay. It's not as ugly as I thought it would look, though. Shoot, we need some more coal in here. We can also start collecting raw food to be able to trade with the, whatchamacallums, the butchers, when we get a couple butchers. Because the butchers trade for those things. Do we have any flint? I don't think we do. Doesn't look like we do. We have one. Let's get some gravel out. If we have some more in here, we should. Yeah. Let's get some gravel out and mine it some to be able to get some flint back. So that we can make some more arrows for our... We're gonna build up real high so we get a nice view of the world, and we'll just mine down from the top. It'd be nice to have infinity on our bow. We'll have to find infinity for our bow so we don't have to keep doing this all the time. And mending. Well, it has mending already. I was thinking it didn't have mending. It does. There's a lot of stream ideas that I have that I need to remember to get set up. Like, I'm gonna set some follower goals, and then we'll have some streams that we'll do with certain follower goals. Like, there's a few that I already mentioned that I was going to do or want to do that I can do for follower goals. Let's get another shovel. We got 8, let's get some more. I wish there was a way to optimize how much gravel you get. I think you get slightly more by mining from the bottom, technically, usually. I don't think that's a, actual, feature of the game, but it seems like when I mine from the bottom of a stack like this, I get more flint than I do mining from the top. I don't know why, it's just a weird occurrence. I'm not gonna mine this too many times, so let's hope we get enough with this one. Technically, if I sat here long enough, I could probably convert all of it to flint over time, but that would be really tiring. We've got 16, let's go for one more stack up in the break. Everything looks nice from up here. We've got our nice farm, we've got the nice village. That almost looks like a naturally spawned village from over here, to be honest, that I just put a wall around. That's cool. chickens, chickens, island, pigs, enchanting, excuse me, and stables. Are we not gonna get a single flint from this tower? What the heck? That's just rude. Not a single flint from that tower up. Well, I guess that's it's telling us to stop. That sucked. No, I didn't want to mine the dirt. How many times until we get flint? Too many, that's the answer. Will it ever give us flint? Did that get patched where it doesn't just automatically... Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, did that like change where you can't just eventually get flint from something if you do it enough times? There we go, we made a stack of arrows. That'll last us a little longer. Stack and 4 arrows. Not bad. So now we have a stack and 15 total. Could be better, could be worse. I'll take it. Let's put this stuff away. Let's go breed some villagers, and let's also bring our emeralds in case we need to trade for some things. In case that baby villager's grown up. And we'll grab some farming stuff in case we have, so we'll only take a little bit. Villagers. Villagers, hello. Hello, farmer. I'll still take those slightly cheaper rates. They're a little raised, but that's fine. That's just because he's angry because he had to trade so much. It's not going to be a constant, I don't think. I think it'll go back down some. Where's the other fisher? Where's the fisherman? I saw him around here somewhere. Don't tell me he got trapped in the well. He didn't. Where is he? There he is. Hi, fisherman. Want some more bread? Will you breed, please? Why are you just running around like crazy? Are you still choosing a bed to sleep in? Oh, that's why. They're still choosing a bed to sleep in because it's time to sleep. I'll go sleep in my bed. Not bad, we got 28 from those trades. Let's sleep. The rain's lagging the game quite a bit. We have quite the good food supply. We did have enough golden apples that we actually could have cured all 4 of those zombie villagers, but with how difficult it was just to cure the 2, I'm glad I didn't try to do all 4. That would have been exhausting. I think for now I'm gonna keep killing mobs, but keep the food raw since we have plenty of cooked food. That way when I do get a butcher, I can just like trade them. I don't have to search for things to trade with. You wanna have some bread? Where's the other dude? Where's the other man? You have some bread, now where's the fisherman? Probably at his job table, I think. Nope, up here. Go breed, please. Please. I need more than just one baby villager in this town. This is going to be really slow going as far as growing the village until they actually start having more than just 2 full-grown villagers. Do they have a certain amount they need in order to breed? Like, I'm giving them so much. I am giving them so much bread and they're just taking it. How much do they carry? If I fill them up with the bread, will they just keep breeding when they can? I don't know, village mechanics. Mans is just taking all of the bread like a bottomless pit. He likes his carbs. Will you guys breed, please? How much bread do I have to waste on you? I've gotten over a stack. Can you please just go breed? I'm gonna also mine a corner like this so that if anything falls in, they can get out. Will you not breed until the baby villager's grown up or something? I don't know your mechanics. Why are you taking all my bread and not breeding? Breed. Why won't you just breed? For heck's sakes, guys. Make baby villagers. Do you have to be close to each other to do it? Is that why? There it is. There it is. They're making babies in the house. Hopefully the baby doesn't fall in the water and drown. Make a baby, please. There's a baby. They did it. Oh, they're gonna do it again. Yes, yes, we're gonna have never-ending babies. They finally registered they can breed. We need a village that's populated. You have like a stack of bread. You should make more than 2 babies. Make more babies. Please. You have a stack of bread. Make babies. If this is how real life worked, it'd be weird. Make babies. Make babies. Make them. You have a ton of bread. Make some damn babies. Make babies. I feel weird, but I'm gonna just like shut them in the house and tell them to breed. And maybe that'll work. There's 2 babies. So now we have 5 villagers. Nixie, you're okay. I feel weird telling villagers to breed, but I need them to have... Oh, geez, they're doing the deed. They're doing the deed. We gotta give them some privacy. Did you have it? You did. Have more babies. Have all the babies, it's okay. Oh, I see more hearts. They're gonna keep having babies. I think I may have broken the breeding system here. They've had like 4 babies now. We need a populated village, damn it. More babies. More babies, please? Please? Are you gonna squish each other enough to make babies. They just like have each other cornered to keep making babies. The babies can go out back. Or out front or something. The babies can go somewhere. I don't know. They're all stuck now. I don't think I can play online even across PS5 because I don't have the PlayStation Plus. Would you move? Get out of here so that the damn adults can move. Holy heck, nobody's moving. I broke the system. There we go, a baby went out. There's room. And they're breeding again. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Ah. Yeah, I would love to play with other people, but I don't think I can because I don't have a PlayStation Plus. But if you want to leave a follow, I will be getting PlayStation Plus at some point. I just don't know when. It's kind of expensive and I don't have enough money for it right now. What's PS5 like? I haven't played PS5. I haven't even learned much about PS5 in general. Okay, we have like 5 babies and they're breeding more. I gave them too much bread. They're kind of just in constant breed mode now, I think. I gave them over a stack, so I don't know how many babies they're gonna make with that. That was a problem. But we have plenty of beds in this place, and we still have more room to put beds. So I think we'll be fine. Like, they keep walking away and then going back to, holy, how many babies are there? Jeez, there's like 6 babies, and these villagers have issues. Your mom and dad have issues. They just keep having babies. There was another one that just happened. You're gonna be like one of those kids that's like one of 12 kids. They just ship the babies out and keep having more. You are gonna be one of like 12 kids. You probably already are one of 12 kids. I haven't been counting. You guys are everywhere. Look at the 4 little villagers in a line just wandering. Jeez, and cats started spawning, so we'll have cats soon. They won't stop. I think I gave them too much bread. We have issues. We have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. There's another cat. We'll probably have iron golems spawning soon too. Houston, we have a problem. They just keep having babies. Are they just gonna keep going till there's no more beds? Hi Erics, we have a problem. I'm slightly panicking. Not really, but like, holy hell. I gave these villagers like a stack of bread and they just keep like making babies endlessly. They've had at least 10 kids. There are children everywhere. I am concerned. Did they finally stop? Oh god, they finally stopped, I think. They just kept like having babies in the fisherman's cabin and then a baby would come out and then you'd see the hearts again and I'm just like, I think I gave them too much bread. And they're doing it again! Oh god. I think I gave them too much bread. I didn't know how I didn't know how the breeding works, so I just like kept giving them bread. And I think I gave them too much. The village is becoming a children's home. But cats are spawning now. But yeah, we finished the village, or at least finished a rough effort of it, and we put a wall around it to keep it safe, and we got 2 villagers cured, and now they are making like 20 kids. Evidently they're just going to endlessly make children. I'm not complaining because I need the village trades, but holy hell, that was awkward. I just kept giving them more bread because they wouldn't breed, and then they finally started breeding and they just didn't stop. I think it was because I was giving them bread but they were too far apart, so they didn't realize they were supposed to actually breed, and then once they realized they had a ton of bread to actually be able to breed, so I'm gonna sleep through the night. Thank you. I'm gonna expand it more and I'm gonna make the wall better over time, but I figured if I at least get the rough villager done and the rough wall in, then at least we can start having villagers, and then like I can do chunks of adding the wall bigger and doing a more professional wall over time. Because if I was sitting there to make sure that it was perfect before I put any villagers in, I wouldn't put any villagers in ever, because it would take ages to get it to be perfect, so. But we have 8 blocks of emerald from how many trades we have done. And we have evidently endless villagers being bred while we speak. And I'm gonna fish for a bit to get some more stuff for maybe. Let's go check on the villagers, because their children are like 1 of 20. I don't even want to try to count how many children are wandering around here now. Last I saw, there was 4 in a line. There was like 5 somewhere else. It's just a child home, evidently. It's a children's home. The walls are the edge of the children's home. Look, there's 2 here. There's 1 over there somewhere. There's like 3 over there. One of them got stuck in the damn pen. Get out of the pen. There's 3 here. One of them got stuck in between the fence. And one of them got stuck in the pen. Goodness gracious, I am caring for endless village children. 6, 7. There's a cat down there. Pretty cat. 7 children that I just saw visibly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's like at least visibly 7 children, and I know they had more than 7. They were very odd. Note to self, do not feed villagers endless bread. And there's more. They're everywhere. Yeah, I kept giving them bread because they weren't breeding, but evidently they have to be like a certain closeness to breed, and they weren't close enough to each other. And I was just thinking they weren't breeding because they didn't have enough bread. So yeah, that went perfectly not. But we have a full village. Very quickly, at least, I guess. I don't know. And we had really cheap trades with those villagers because of the fact that they were zombie villagers that got cured. They were trading like 1 pumpkin and 1 melon per 1 emerald. And also trading like a bunch of really cheap stuff through the fishermen. But we got rid of all our fish, so we got a fish. And we also lost all of our levels because I died trying to get the villagers into the right houses. The zombie villagers into the right houses to cure them, which sucked, because we were at like level 36. But, oh well. We'll get back up in levels pretty quickly. I think if I spend 1 good night hunting, some mobs will be fine. As you can tell, I'm a little chatty today. I think it's my brain adjusting to the new meds. My brain's running constantly today and yesterday. Makes sense considering I'm on a stimulant medication, which would make your brain run faster if your brain's not running fast enough, but I guess it makes it more interesting of a stream if I'm constantly talking instead of my like spaced out staring at my screen not saying anything. It's weird to talk much again. This is how I used to be back in like middle school, and then I stopped doing it as much because of the fact that no one really, well, like elementary school, middle school, but then I stopped being this way as much because for the most part when I was talking like this, people weren't listening. So, yeah. I haven't gotten back to my chattiness in a while. Leave it to new meds to mess with my brain. But I actually kind of prefer the chatty and brain rushing over being brain fog and unable to do things like I have been for a few weeks now, so I guess it fixed something a little. Today was an experiment for meds because the meds that they gave me, one of them I'm supposed to take later at night, since it could make me drowsy, but I took it later at night last night and then I was stuck up for like hours and I wasn't tired at all, so I decided to take it during the day today instead. because it evidently did not make me drowsy at all. Or at least it made it harder for me to sleep, so I'd rather take it during the day. So I took both meds at the same time today, which I assume could be good, could be bad, I don't know. My doctor wasn't that descriptive on like what could happen when I'm on the meds. They just kind of gave me meds, so oh well. I'll have to get on my computer later and export the rest of the VODs that haven't been exported and upload some more. If you're looking for any of the last couple weeks of streams or just want to pay attention to any VODs or clips that I post, I do have the VODs channel up and running, which is linked at the main Twitch page or whatever for my channel. That's up and running, and it has the last couple weeks of uploads that are running through and scheduled to be put up over the next couple weeks, which is nice. It's a little behind, like the ones from last week are uploading this week sort of thing, but that's kind of to be expected since it takes a minute to export and I only upload them every other day, not every day. I don't know how long I'm streaming today. I was gonna read today, but I already finished a book, so just gonna fish for a while and probably hunt some mobs when the nighttime comes. And hopefully those villagers will grow up so we can get some other trades going. And maybe we can trade some of these fish back to the villagers, since we do have a fisherman villager. I really want to tame those cats, but I don't have a space to put them. They'd just be sitting around in the open, and that'd be sad. I really have to actually build a house. I've been procrastinating on that so bad. And a storage system and a bunch of other things that I need, that I had ideas for and just haven't done. I do also want to do the other streams where I do like that one that I wanted to talk about people's birthdays for them. If they requested a birthday, I have a book that says a bunch of stuff about your birthday and it's really cool. I wanted to do streams like that. But I'm worried if I do a stream like that, I'm not going to have like more than just 1 or 2 people to talk to, and it'll be kind of boring, you know? Not that I need a bunch of people to talk to, but I mean, if I'm doing a stream where I'm basing it off of birthday information, I wish I would have like more people coming to watch it. So maybe it'll have to be a stream that I schedule and kind of promote ahead of time. So like I'll set like a day and time for it and then use TikTok and stuff like that to talk about like, hey, this stream's gonna be happening at this time, and that sort of thing, to try to get some more people to interact with it. I don't know. I don't really care that much about having more people. I just think it'd be more interesting for that sort of idea, so that we could go over multiple birthdays. I'll probably start setting follower goals as well, where like every follower marking, I'll do a certain stream. Like maybe I'll save the pet stream where we're gonna do like a bunch of taming dogs and cats and stuff. Maybe I'll do that for 25 followers, since that's only 4 away. That shouldn't be that hard to get, since I do really want to do it. So we can set that as the goal for 25 followers. I'll have to write it down somewhere to remember that that's what we'll do for it. So when we get 4 more followers, we'll do a nice pet stream and we'll name a bunch of pets. We'll tame and name a bunch of pets, so we can have some cats and dogs. And maybe try naming some of the horses too, although I don't think I have enough name tags. I'd have to find more name tags. Hi puppy dog, what are you doing? I know, this is your chewy that you keep throwing at me. You gonna chew on it? It doesn't feel nice to have it thrown at me. The puppy doesn't know what to do with herself because we've gotten her quite a few new toys in the last couple weeks, since she was running really low on toys that she had. She now has at least 6 toys, I think, that she has actively out at any point in time, and then a few that we store off and on because she gets really destructive if she has those ones for too long, so we like let her play with them for a while, and once she starts getting destructive we put them away for a while and then we let her play with them again, and kind of like a cycle like that, because otherwise the destructive tendencies start coming out and then she's like destroying everything in the house and getting too addicted to the toys and that thing. Do we need spruce saplings? I don't think we do. But yeah, so now she has a bunch of toys and she's quite happy, except she throws the ones that hurt the most to throw at my feet, like the new chew toy she's currently chewing on, which is like this rubber bone that has like nubs on it to help with teething and help with her gums and stuff. And she really likes it, but she also really likes to pick it up and throw it, and it's pretty heavy, so it doesn't feel nice to have it thrown at you. Let's make some more armor so we don't die. Yeah, she's next to me. She's here. She's just vibing today. She got to run around yesterday like her usual Wednesday routine, so she's pretty happy. And she just threw her toy again. Let's find some mobs to hunt. Come at me, mobs. I ain't scared. Oop. Wow, those were all misses. I don't want to hit that witch because it's going to run over and throw a potion at me. And I hit the witch anyways. Frick. Okay, we killed it anyways, so we're fine. Why does everything keep moving when I try to shoot it? I anticipated it's moving that time and it just didn't move. Wow, we are absolutely missing shots today. Let's go pick up some of those missed shots, why don't we? Those were horrible shots on my part. At least we got some arrows to recoup those bad shots. I don't know why I missed those shots so horrendously that many times. But we need to pick them up. Some of these arrows aren't ours. There we go. I can melee fight, I just prefer the bow, it makes things a little easier. Once one of those villagers grows up, we'll have the ability to put a brewing stand down and have a cleric to trade these flesh off to. Which will be useful. I'm at half health. We're level 20, we're getting closer. We need at least level 30 to be able to enchant again. Oh, that was too low of a shot. I almost hit that. That would have been a good distance shot to have made for a bit of bragging points after those fails. If we really need to repair our bow, which you can see it's getting a few ticks of damage to it, if we really need to repair it, we can always have it open when we're collecting XP and it'll mend it from the mending enchantment. I just usually close it out so I'm not wasting XP on mending it when I don't need to. But how are you today, Erics? I was rambling when you came in, so I didn't ask how you're doing. Wow, I took that long to shoot and it still didn't shoot me first. Got it. Oh geez. This little dude. Thank heck I landed that shot, and I hate those guys. Oh, nope, he's just gonna bounce around looking for someone to ride on. We're doing pretty good on XP in one night. There's only so much you can get when you're melee fighting, which is what I've been trying to main so I don't run out of arrows again. I say as I shoot multiple creatures. I'm trying not to just shoot everything in sight, I'm trying to only shoot the things that I need to shoot and then melee anything else. I hate these baby zombies, but they do give better XP. We don't need any more of you, so we don't have to save you. Because we already have villagers over in our village. I'm gonna kill them off with my axe, and then I'll go use that crafting table to make another sword. If we can at least hit level 25 in this night, we'll be good. As far as we'll have made decent enough progress that it's pretty good. Which we should be able to achieve, although I don't know how much time of the night we have left. It's probably getting close to the end of the night, honestly. Nixie, please leave the corner alone. Nixie. We lost a few arrows overall for tonight, but that's okay. It could have been worse. At least we still have it. Looks like roughly a stack of arrows. Whereas the last night we ran out of arrows completely. There we go. We didn't quite hit level 25, but we got close. We probably would have hit it if we hadn't used as much on repairing the bow, honestly. That's fine, though. It may as well be considered level 25 with how close we are to it. Let's put the bow away for now. What enchanted bow did we get tonight? Unbreaking 1. Not that useful. Let's repair these bows. Away. Actually, we can take these broken bows and make them into better ones. We're gonna have to just start burning the bows we get, considering we have so many. Let's do that. Put away all the spoils of the day. Spoils of war. Honestly, don't need this many damn tiny enchantments. But that's fine. Let's go fishing for a little bit, see if we... I'm not going to start a new project today, mainly because I want it to be mostly focused on the village, and the village isn't finished. We need to get some more villagers growing up and get some trades going, so... Level 25. We'll have to make lecterns to start getting trades for good books as well, so that we won't have to do all enchants for everything. And we'll have to get some weaponsmiths and blacksmiths to get some good weaponsmiths and armors, I think, to get some of the good diamond armor and items without having to use our diamonds up as much. I don't have that many job blocks in the village, so whatever job blocks get used up, and then we'll see from there afterwards what we have to add. I know we have to add a smoker somewhere. We have to add the lecterns. We have to add a brewing stand. We can add a loom to trade for some wool and stuff when we have a sheep farm going. I don't know what else. Oh, we'll need a Fletcher for sure to trade for some sticks. Granted, we don't have much wood right now, but trading for sticks is useful. I really wish we could get some more name tags, though. Funny, there's a name tag. I guess I just need to wish hard enough for it. Because we really need them for all the animals that we already have, and then we'll need some for the new animals too, like any of the dogs and cats. Oh yeah, I can't stop yawning. I guess the meds during the day do make me a little drowsy. They didn't make me drowsy last night, though, when I took them at night, so I got mad and took them today instead. Fish, more fish, never-ending fish. Oh, I missed out on that one because I was looking at the dog. We can at least trade some of these fish back to the villager, I think. With the fact that we have village trades and we've been fighting mobs at night, we should hit back to level 30 in no time. Hopefully. We'd be at like at least level 60 if we hadn't died as many times in this world as we have, but I die quite often and I have to get used to that. Because getting frustrated about it is kind of useless when it keeps happening anyways. Getting angry doesn't change it happening. If anything, it makes it happen more often, because the more angry I get, the less I play smart, and then I end up dying more often, and then it's a never-ending cycle. I used to get so upset when I died once, especially if I had 30 levels, that I would completely just exit the world and like give up on it. Especially because in the PlayStation 3 version you could always exit without saving, and it'd set you back a bit, but it'd at least let you keep your XP and your items, which was really important because a lot of my worlds I had like 90 levels and one death was insanely taxing in my levels. But this version you can't do that because it autosaves all the time, and when you try to exit it autosaves. You can't like just exit without saving, you have to save. So I had to get used to losing stuff in worlds pretty quick, because I'm definitely not a professional player that can just not die at all. Even professional players die, but I don't know. Maybe if I ever get around to streaming on like my phone or my PC, I could set up like a animated character to put on the screen so that I have like a character, like maybe my profile picture character or something, just in the corner. I was thinking about streaming some games on my phone. I'd have to just shut down all my other notifications to be able to stream so I don't have constant pop-ups while I'm playing, but I could stream some of the simple games that you can get on your phone for like gameplay and stuff like that, and just chat. I don't know. I will be streaming with a plain pastel overlay from my PC or my phone at some point, just as a just chatting stream where we just kind of chill, either while I'm doing work or whatever. Nixie's running in circles after her collar, even though it's on her body. She has this obsession with trying to get the tags on her collar, which she can reach if she tries hard enough, but it usually involves her like chin to her chest the entire time and her hopping around after them. She does the same thing with chasing her tail. She's a dopey butt. She always chases after things she can't quite get. Oh, I missed it. And even when she chases her tail, because she can get her tail, even when she chases her tail, she'll finally get her tail and she'll just kind of sit there with it in her mouth, and then she'll go in circles more anyways, so she's kind of ditzy. Ditzy Nixie. I'm ditzy too, so I can't say much. I got animals that reflect my own brain patterns. Also, yesterday we got raided, and I didn't even get the raid notification until after I had ended the stream, which was really weird. So I never got to be like, hey, welcome. But, oh well. I'm procrastinating a little for a few days to go back to the village so that the villagers will hopefully grow up by the time I get over there, since it takes a few Minecraft days for them to grow up. So I'll probably sleep through this night and then go over to the village to check on them. And it takes a few Minecraft days for them to reset their trades when they won't trade with you anymore. And both of the adult villagers we had wouldn't trade with me anymore because of how many times we had traded them. Ooh, another name tag. That's nice. We need plenty of those. I think that makes us up to almost 10 now. The number of name tags that we have. Alright, let's go sleep. Mans is invisible and there's no mobs that can spawn in this area. Sleep. Ooh. What? Flame, Power 4, and Punch 2. That will be useful to make into a bow, so that I have a punch bow and a power bow, depending on what case that I need it for. I will take that happily. Oh, I know, puppy dog, it's such a rough life. Yeah, we actually have 12 name tags now. That's nice. Let's do our farm refresh in case we need to trade any more farm items. Since it's pretty much full grown. There's only a couple that aren't. I know to most people it seems kind of redundant to have the farms where you have to manually refresh them like this, but I actually quite like being able to just manually refresh my farms like this. It's a habit I've gotten into that I really like having. Puppy dog's drinking water. Almost done with this farm refresh, and then we gotta do the others. Granted, we don't have anyone to trade the carrots and potatoes to, but when we do, we'll have plenty. Let's finish filling this in.